Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mighty Moon Astrology. This video is for the Libra Ascendants and your February horoscope. The month of February is going to be very good for you. It is all about home sweet home. Your marriage partners, your business partners, if you have a business and a business partner, and your wealth, your accumulated wealth, your family, your home, your car, everything is being blessed by exalted Mars. But you may have some issues with your social network and your professional network and with your children. So I'm going to discuss all of these things and give you some simple remedies for the month of February so that you can deal with the issues a little better. Please watch the video until the end. Now, before we dive in, I request you to subscribe the channel. This is a very new channel. All your subscriptions mean a lot to us, and please press the bell icon so that you know about all the new videos that we upload. I'm going to make some videos on the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, and I will go into details. So please don't miss those videos. So let's start with the exalted Mars and its impact on you. Mars is going exalted in your fourth house in February until 23rd of February. More than 3 weeks, Mars will be exalted in your fourth house. And Mars is your seventh lord and second lord. So Mars is the lord of your marriage, your marital partner, your business, if you are into business, and your business partner. It's getting exalted in your house. That means in your house means, fourth house is your house, the place you live in, and fourth house is your mental peace, and fourth house is your car also. And fourth house is your mother. So your marital partner and your mother will get along during this time. Okay, your husband or your wife, sometimes it's an issue that they don't get along with your mother, but this is the time Mars exalted, Mars, your seventh lord, is exalted in the fourth house. So they will find a way to deal with each other in a positive way. Okay, and another thing is, I can see good things happening to the house, like a renovation of house can happen, redecorating a house can happen. You can buy a new car, or you can actually take care of the car you have, like do some servicing of the car that you have been delaying for a long time. It's a good time to take care of your house, your car, and take care of your mother. Okay, I have told you that your spouse will be good to your mother, but to be honest, we also need to see your own birth chart. This is a risky prediction that I'm making. People can get really angry at me if that doesn't happen. So I'm just telling you that we need to see your birth chart to see that if that is going to be possible, because it's also possible that your um, mother and your spouse can actually get into a fight. It depends on, exalted Mars has a very strong energy. We really need to be careful about how we use that energy. Okay, but for the fourth house aspects, for the fourth house matters, it's a very good thing. Okay, when Mars is exalted in your fourth house, if you take care of your house, if you take care of your mother, the relationship with your mother, if you are, in a fight, or if you had some disagreement, or maybe it's been a while that you sat down and had lunch or had dinner with your mother and tried to connect with her, then this is the time that you do these things. Okay, and this time when Mars is exalted, if you do some amendments with the relationship with your mother, and do some decoration or some renovation of your house, this will help you the rest of the year, during the entire year. So it's not about, see, it's not, astrology is not for right now and you do it and it's done. It's a continuous process and it's a chain reaction. Okay, of course, every month some one or two planets get more attention from us. They demand and they ask for more attention, more focus, and we have to do that. Like this month, I'm talking about Mars so much, but It's a continuous process. Okay, it doesn't end in February, but if you deal with it properly, then it will give you results in the upcoming months, probably the entire year. Okay, so enjoy the positive sides of Mars exaltation, but also be a little careful about how you deal with it. Hmm? Next, let's discuss Mercury and Venus meeting Rahu. On the 2nd of February, Mercury will move and meet Rahu, and on the 5th of February, Venus will move and meet Rahu and Mercury. And from 5th February onwards, you have Rahu, Mercury, and Venus conjunction in your 5th house. So it's a very complex energy. And 5th house is about children, about reproduction, about the romance and romantic partner, your intelligence, and how you express yourself. A complex energy coming into play in this house can be a little confusing for you and confusing for other people in your life. Your marriage partner, I said that you're going to have a very good relationship with your marital partners during this time, as Mars is your seventh lord in the fourth house. But with your romantic partners and with your children, the relationship in February can get a little complicated because you may behave in a way that they are not familiar with, because you're behaving a little confused. You also don't know why you're doing this. This is not how you express yourself. But Rahu being here and Mercury and Venus, this conjunction has their own way of dealing things. So we need to see your birth chart to understand that what kind of Mercurian or Venetian energy you have and where is your Rahu sitting originally in your birth chart. But in general, this will give you some energy that can confuse you, and you may behave out of your own characteristics, out of your own personality, and it can confuse especially your children and your romantic partner. And even if you are expressing yourself at work, they can also get a little confused, like what is he doing or what is she doing. They don't usually act like this, they don't usually behave like this. So if people are a little they don't know what to do around you this time, then you need to help them to understand. And to be honest, you need to think about how you're behaving. Is this your regular behavior? Is this you? Or are you behaving a little, out of the place? In astrology, when we see the planetary positions and planetary transitions, then we can predict that these things will happen, right? And these videos that I'm making is for self-awareness, to tell you that these are the struggles and the troubles are coming up, so that you know and you can do something about it. Because in astrology, 25% is free will. So whatever coming towards you, sometimes, to be honest, I have to tell you that some events we cannot change. We cannot stop it, okay, for something else. But we can actually decide how to deal with it, how we actually perceive these things. Everything, every event has positive sides and negative sides, mostly. So if you already know that this month of February is a little bit difficult for the relationship with my children and my romantic relationships and how I express myself to other people, then you have the information that you need to be a little bit careful about these things, and that's how it will help you, right? Astrology is all about that. And I have also made a long video on the yearly prediction for 2026. If you haven't watched that video, I request you to go and watch that, because these transition videos are for like for February, and then next month I'll make for March. These are actually focused on comparatively faster moving planets. And the main yearly prediction, I have talked in details about Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu Ketu because they have longer transitions and they sit in one house for a long time. So what will be the bigger picture of your life? So with every transition, you have to match the bigger picture of this year for you, and you should also know your birth chart and know that if there is any promise. Okay, if I'm telling you that, oh, you're going to buy a new car this month, we really need to see your birth chart to confirm that you have a promise of buying a car this time. We also have to see your Mahadasha, Antardasha, so that we know for sure. Okay, but overall, February is a complex month for everybody because Sun will get eclipsed and the moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse, will be on March 3rd. And 28 days before the solar or lunar eclipse, the cosmic energy starts to shift. It's kind of an unrest situation. We don't know anymore. We were living our life in a way, and now it's like, sometimes we feel like I don't know what is happening anymore. So February is the month of a very complex energy that everybody on the planet Earth has to go through. So this month, I'm requesting you to be a little careful about everything, and how you feel is not really going to stay like this. Okay, again, we need to see your moon in your birth chart, but this month, everybody is a little hesitant and a little uncomfortable. So we need to be patient and we need to wait for the eclipses to happen, and after the eclipse is done, the energies will start to settle, and then 28 days, during the time after the eclipse, we will get to know what just happened and what are we supposed to do next 6 months. So that will be a little easier, but before the eclipse, it's a bit complex and difficult. Now let's talk about remedies. For the month of February, the universal remedy that I'm giving to everybody is to exercise. Go to the gym, do some weightlifting, because Exalted Mars has some extra energy. We have to see the other planetary positions and your birth chart, but the exalted Mars can have some energy that can be used in a negative way, or that can be harmful for the relationships, because how we deal with people, how we interact with people can be a little bit aggressive. So if we burn that negative energy in the gym, then we can enjoy the positive energy of exalted Mars. Okay, so do some exercise this month. To be honest, everybody should do some exercise. Um, not only in the not only when Mars is exalted, but this is the time that you have to do it, you must do it. Okay, and for the month of February, Venus is your lagna lord, is sitting with Rahu in the 5th house. Okay, if you play any musical instrument, or if you paint, you write, if you do any creative activity, then I want you to really concentrate on these activities during this month. Okay, and if you don't do any creative activity, like you don't paint or you don't play any instrument, then I want you to find out something that you like and start learning about it. This is a very good time to learn about it and to start practicing. Okay, if you were interested in painting, or if you're interested in singing or dancing or playing an instrument, then this is a good time to revisit your hobby, or revisit the intention or the desire to learn something creative. Okay, if you like to act, you can add some improv classes. Okay, so this will help you because your lagna lord is Venus and it is sitting with Rahu in your 5th house. It's in the house of your self-expression. So some creative activities will help you to lessen the illusion of Rahu and the wrong obsession of Rahu, and divert that energy towards a good thing. Okay. Another remedy I want you to do is to feed the birds. Okay, provide some food and water to the birds during this month, especially on Fridays. That will also help to minimize the negative impact of Rahu on your fifth house. And that will also help your to improve your relationship with your marital partner or your children, your parents, your friends. Okay, so feeding the birds is a very good remedy for the situation right now in your chart. Okay, and Venus is your lagna lord, so feeding the birds is actually a good thing for you at any time of the year. Okay, you can actually make it a regular practice, like every Friday you feed the birds, or if you live in a place that you see a lot of birds around your house, then make it a regular practice. Maybe in the morning you feed the birds. Okay, and provide some clean water. Just take a pot and bring some water to the open space where birds can come and enjoy the water that you provide. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you for the February predictions. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any other video that I make. And thank you very much for listening to this video. I will see you in the next video.